And we're back. Battery died.
Alrighty, so yurt. We turned the yurt into a bunkhouse this year, which worked very well. This particular configuration actually worked quite nicely with, I think we all had enough space to walk around without like stepping and tripping on the beds. Having the mirror was really nice. So definitely a mirror solution and something kind of a stand to put it up on would be good. Nightstands would be an excellent addition. Not necessary, but an excellent addition. Let's see.
Definitely hang the silks like we intended. It'll be a wonderful addition. Definitely put this LED light bulb that we found. Get that in the star. Get that hung.
Yeah. The internal frame. We brought everything for the internal frame, but did not get it put together. But we were talking about it yesterday and realizing that if we did put together the internal frame, we could conceivably construct that first and then use that as a way to put the roof up on top of it and kind of unfold it around and zip it together while its weight was sitting on the 2x4s of the frame that we were talking about with the posts here. So that seems like a really good idea because it would be nice to be able to get the yurt up sooner with just the two of us without having to rely on people existing. Extra people.
Sometimes it's very difficult to find people to set the yurt up. In fact, we had to wait 2 days for there to be enough people around so we could put the yurt up. Oh, hold on.
Dusty.
Dusty.
Let's see. What else in here?
We did put the big red carpet in here, and that was a nice addition so that we didn't have any bare floors.
Mm-hmm. That worked out very nicely. Swamp coolers worked well, as usual.
Well, yeah, it was surprisingly easy and comfortable to sleep in here with 4 people.
Having the bucket of power in here was nice. That ended up being the right place to charge things, phones, other things. Having a little trash can in here was definitely a good idea. So a additional trash can for next year so that you had trash and recycling in the trailer, trash and recycling outside under the shade structure, and trash in here. That would be much nicer. So maybe 5 trash cans for next year. It's absolutely imperative to bring at least 1 set of sheets for each week we're going to be out here. That's the bare minimum. More would be better.
Yeah, oh, and a place to sit and a dedicated place to put everyone's shoes. Because I found myself kind of just meandering in here and taking them off as close as I could, but a dedicated chair would be nice.
Yes. Shoe station would be lovely. Other than that, everything worked really well.
Yeah, weather stripping worked well. There's not that much dust in here.
Running from the yurt to the trailer in the middle of the night when you needed to pee, not a problem at all. Just bring fuzzy slippers and a bathrobe and you're good to go. Yeah, really wasn't an issue.
Cool. Any thoughts?
I still feel very spoiled. This was really nice. Sleeping here. It's really good. None of us snores, so we're a good sleep team.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
It was perfect.
A little more room for luggage would have been good in here. A little, just using some more of the vertical space really is the thing. Definitely, we should look into making the internal frame and using some of the vertical space that will allow us to use. Maybe setting up shelves between things. So definitely look into that.
Yeah, other than that, it was delightful in here. I mean, No matter how cold and windy it is outside and loud, it's nice and cozy in here.
Definitely.
Don't forget the code to the door.
Oh, 5051 is the code. No sixes, no twos, no threes.
You know we're gonna post this on YouTube, right?
Well, now we're gonna have to change the code, aren't we? I'll tell you what. We'll post it to YouTube, and if someone actually comes to Burning Man for the sole purpose of breaking into our yurt, then more power to them. I'll have a beverage with them.
Oh God! Now you've issued a challenge.
Uh-oh.
It's getting worse.
No challenges. I rescind the challenge.
All right. Let's see. Anything else? We used the van to store some stuff just to get it out of the way. The ladders, other things that we didn't necessarily want cluttering up the trailer. That worked really well. We haven't had to go in the van or use that space for anything, which is nice. Kept it fairly dust-free. Storing trash under the van as we filled up bags worked out very well. It didn't fly away. There was no problem there. Pliotech furniture. We sat on a bunch of Pliotech furniture this time. It's definitely comfortable. In some ways it's more comfortable than some of these chairs. So definitely do that.
Oh, any wood that we want to burn, make sure it's broken up and in the proper size bits. In Reno, we had to use a little blue mallet to break some of the wood, and it splintered a little bit, so I spent some time on our hands and knees cleaning up little tiny splinters. I mean, not a big deal, but, you know, not necessary. Just do it in Reno.
We never did get the silk sprig up. Word to the wise, get everything that needs to get done before Sunday that event starts, because after event starts on Sunday, it's not getting done. If it's not done by then, it's just not getting done. So just be aware, plan accordingly. Gosh, I think that's it.
Yeah, everything else worked really, really well. We, the shade structure and the yurt and everything that we had previously designed, we were able to just pop up, repeat, and enjoy.
Yep, all of the electrical stuff worked really well. The switches, we were a little worried that the dust might affect them, but it didn't. The connections that were a little tough last year seems to have softened up a bit this year, so everything really worked spectacularly with the electricity. Other than the fact that one of our batteries is a little bit old and needs to be replaced, but
Yeah.
that was it.
Tricycles, well, as usual. I mean, they're fantastic. They're beautiful.
Yep, everything was good with them. I did fall over on mine once this year again, so definitely looking into the top heaviness and trying to do a little bit of fixing there would be good, but if it doesn't happen, that's okay too. I think that's it.
I do believe that's it as well.
Bring a broom and dustpan. That was spectacularly useful. That was a nice size. Do not bring a broom that has a straw in, because all the little straw pieces break off and they go everywhere. So, broom and dustpan, yes. Full-size broom, no. Or if you want a full-size broom, one that has plastic bristles rather than straw ones.
All right, anything else? We'll record another video.
Yep.
Fantastic.